let's talk about the top 3 stocks to buy in before September. Now, I want to go in very, very in depth because I do have some very nice bullish plays, or if the market is looking to break to the upside, I do have bullish plays as well as I do have bearish plays. So this is very important to understand because again, we can't predict the market, but we can play off conditions, and I want to explain how in this video. So if you guys enjoy, videos like this, make sure to subscribe. I have this video time-stamped in chapters so you guys can actually skip through the top 3 stocks that I am looking at. So the first one that I'm looking at is a Pfizer, ticker symbol PFE. Now, I have a lot of, positive things about this stock. We have a very nice symmetrical triangle. So, the symmetrical triangle is a neutral pattern. So, we are bullish as well as bearish depending upon where we, actually break out. So, again, we have a resistance for PFE. So, we have where price, keeps rejecting, and we have a level of support which price keeps bouncing off of this level. So I'm going to go in very in-depth on this one. Now overall, one thing to keep in mind is that this is on the weekly time frame. So we could see that this is a massive setup on the weekly time frame. So the bigger the setup, the more confidence we have because this is on the weekly time frame and it is more kind of available, like more people can actually see the setup instead of going on to the smaller time frames and zooming in and all of that stuff. So overall, first thing that I'm looking at it is on a massive time frame. So one thing I'm looking to trade is 1 month out calls. So I won't be just day trading this. I'll be actually holding it out for a month out. So October, September, October, November. So I'm looking at a max time frame of a month out on calls. So that is what I'm looking at, as well as for what I'm actually looking to play. Well, again, this is a neutral pattern. So I'm taking a look at the chart. And on the daily time frame, I'm looking to grab calls. I'm looking to grab calls, above our upper level of resistance, which is $51. So above $51, we have a very nice level of resistance, and my price target above $59 is going to be around $53. So overall, one thing that I'm looking at is a bullish scenario of us actually breaking above this level of resistance and pushing to the upside. So that is one of my scenarios that I am looking at. The second scenario is actually taking a look at puts. So getting puts below $47, around $48 is what I'm looking at, and my price target to be around 46 as well as 5.42. So overall, it all depends on which side we actually break out. Are we going to break out to the upside and hit this level of resistance, or are we going to close below and hit this level of support? So I will keep you guys updated on what I'm looking at for Pfizer, but whichever side we actually break, I will be playing that side in a month out, a month out calls or puts, whichever side it breaks out. So I really love this pattern because again, it is a neutral pattern. If things get worse, if market turns to the downside, I have this play. Now the next play that I am looking at are oil stocks in general. So SU being one of the oil stocks, XOM, ExxonMobil, with a very, very nice symmetrical triangle. Plus we also have a very nice gap on this one. So I also really like ExxonMobil. So I want to talk about that and how it has the potential to actually break to the upside, as well as the overall oil ETF. So XLE is the overall oil ETF. And overall, I am watching oil because temporarily for the US, inflation is cooling down, but we just got the report, for UK, and inflation is just hitting higher and higher again. Now, again, I really like this setup again because, again, we have a very nice symmetrical triangle, and I've played this stock many times. I've played oil many times, and I've made a lot of videos on oil, and I'm really loving this setup because I'm taking a look at the chart Now I'm taking a look at calls right above this area, 32.67. So I'm looking to grab calls, around this week or next week, because if we start breaking this level of support, around $32, my price target is $34, which is our, next level of resistance. Again, next level of resistance is where, price rejects. So that is going to be my price target for SU, and I really like SU for calls. This play looks very nice. Now, with SU, with oil, we have ExxonMobil. So ExxonMobil also looks very nice because we have a very nice symmetrical triangle, and then we have a gap, which is another psychological play. So, ExxonMobil looks very nice. We also have kind of a, this cup, and then we have a nice handle going on with ExxonMobil. So overall, the whole oil sector is what I'm looking at to buy in before September, because it just looks very nice. It is setting up, and we also have potential news, potential catalysts going on with oil if inflation decides to break new highs. Now, my last stock that I'm looking at for this, to buy in before September is going to be GEO, ticker symbol GEO. And this is kind of like my favorite stock off of these plays, okay? This has to be my favorite stock for this month to buy in before September. Well, one, reason is we have, whales buying up the stock. So Michael Burry has actually sold all of his stocks and is buying up the stock, and we could see off with the volume indicator on TradingView. So make sure to use my link in the description for TradingView. We have massive volume, and overall we are breaking a massive downtrend on the monthly time frame. I talked about Pfizer and how it was on the weekly time frame. This is on the monthly time frame. So I have a lot of good news, with this stock. I'm taking a look at the weekly time frame, and we just broke off a massive ascending triangle. So this looks very nice. Price target $10 for now, but overall this is also a very nice cheap stock, sitting right around $8. So overall, that is my list. Again, I have Pfizer, which looks to be very nice. This is a neutral pattern. And then I have oil, which I am bullish on. And then I have ticker symbol GEO, which looks to be a great buy before September. So overall, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe with the notifications on. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So overall, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys later. Bye.